Where shall we go today? Where shall we go? Where do you want to go today? Let's explore
Scorton. If you're ever on the motorway, the M6, not just any motorway, you may have seen this church. Yeah, that's it really. It's got what you'd expect from a church. It's got a nice archway coming into it with a big ramp so you can do a jump on a bike if you come off the other side. And it's also got a lovely tribute there to the fallen, and it's got a nice clock. Look at the tower on it, really good. And just to clarify, we are within gobbing distance of the M6. Even I could gob that far. I said that nothing's gone past it, you can see. There you go. The architecture of the church is quite special. I've not seen a church like it really. It's kind of modern but old-fashioned at the same time. It's even got a shed, and you can't beat a good shed. There's a church in the distance, and as you walk down this lovely road, you see squirrels crossing, but every time I try and film them, they run off. Annoying. Bit like Lazenby. They have a statue here. It's only one bear. But don't worry, because if you win the lottery, you've got a place to park your boat as well. It's got everything. The end of the road where the church is the actual village itself, which is laid out beautifully, just like a village. So here we've got the priory, which is what they sell ice cream from, because that's what priories are, they're ice cream shops. And sometimes they can be cafes as well, apparently, although I wouldn't know that. If you want to make a phone call here, then you're out of luck. However, if you don't want to die from a heart attack, you're in luck. They've got a different heart machine. Nothing says village like a village store. Sadly, this one's a spar. Dumb. Scorton doesn't have one village square, it has two. And both of them are triangular. If you want to come to Scorton for a picnic, you can do. They've got a picnic site. Just a bit cold though, so I'm not bothering. Mind you, if you like cute cottages and lovely houses and things like that, you can do a lot worse than move to Scorton, although you have to learn how to say it properly because I don't think if you like a medieval arch, well, you can do a lot worse than come here, although that's not medieval. That was made long before the medievals made arches. If you like chapels, don't worry, they've got one of them as well, although it's hiding through the trees, you can't actually get to it. It's like a secret chapel of Chapelton, even though we're in They even have a barn, and it sells fresh Christmas trees, which is no good for me because I only like stale ones. If you can't be bothered thinking you're Prince Charming and rescuing Sleeping Beauty from the castle, you can go to this chapel, which is much easier to get to, although I thought it was a post office, I'll be honest. I like cheery signs. I love a cheery sign. This doesn't get much cheery, does it? Back the poo. Any bin will do. It's a bit like that song. Any bin will do, any bin, that one. If you ever get desperate to go to the toilet, they've got three here, but it's them weird ones that you have to pay for, and then no doubt the door flies open. But you can still get a good view of the church if you sat on the bog and the door's open. If you're one of those people who like playing with your balls, you can do a lot worse than come to Scorton, because they've got their own bowling grass thing. And they've even got a cricket pavilion as well. It's brilliant. Oh, and a church. Did I mention the church? So if you want to come somewhere that's got a couple of churches, well, one church and two chapels, one chapel you can't get to, a couple of squares that are triangles, even though it's called the square, you can do a lot worse than come here to Until next time, bye.
Where shall we go today? Where shall we go? Where do you want to go today? Let's explore.
I did get out to do some filming today as well, but where am I? So we've got